awards ceremony for the 2014 Prairie Design Awards, and because this year the Festival of Architecture is being held in Winnipeg, the Design Awards ceremony is being held in conjunction with the opening reception for the Festival of Architecture here in Winnipeg. In order to be eligible, it has to be a project that has been completed within the last 5 years. These have to be real projects that are constructed, and they have to be located within the provinces of Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. The submissions are broken up into different categories, including interior design, landscape architecture, and then within architecture there's recent work and small projects category. The number of awards can vary depending on how the jury views the submissions, and they could choose to award multiple awards depending on the strength of the submissions, and so the jury has a lot of ability to determine exactly how many. There's always an award in each of the categories, and then sometimes they choose to provide additional awards, either of merit or of excellence in each of the categories.
The project itself was an opportunity to express what graduate residences could be, kind of fundamentally kind of rethinking what student life at a graduate level could be. Also, I think the building itself had an opportunity to kind of set an idea about architecture in a new area in the university, being the College Quarter. The College Quarter being kind of a new precinct within the university, outside of the more traditional kind of heart of the campus, potentially establishing kind of a new language of architecture there.
One of the most interesting and unique things is there's a variety of unit types for the students. So there's a loft unit, two-story, two-bedroom unit, typical studio unit, and also a shared two-bedroom unit. So I just think the variety of units give the students choice, which they don't typically have, and they also don't have to share if they choose not to have a roommate, which I think is important. And there's also a variety of lounge spaces throughout the building, so to try and get the students out of their units and communicating and socializing with other students.
We needed an architectural concept that was going to solve quickly and immediately a very typical Winnipeg problem, which is the budget of building public infrastructure in a city like this. It's a very expensive place to build. We have very difficult soil conditions in this city throughout. We needed something that landed lightly on the landscape. We needed a concept that could be built off-site during the winter and arrive to the public park in time for the Victoria Long Weekend, when there was going to be an event last year opening up. So we had some experience doing some shipping containers for the University of Winnipeg, which had solved another budgetary and sort of light footprint problem on a campus that's entirely changing its direction and evolving. So we reassembled that thinking for a different problem at Assiniboine washroom box. So we took 3 40-foot high cube containers, put a washroom in each one, a little bit of park storage in each one, centralized the mechanical systems in the back of one container, and then put all the infrastructure of all the plumbing itself in between the containers so that we could maximize the use of the light footprint.